Look at this thing. Hey everyone, this is Nico from Helix Autoworks. Hope you guys have a great weekend, just like we did at H-Day with all of you guys. We also have really good news. Somebody gave us a lead on the most important part that we're missing on the project. I'm sure you'll figure out what that is. So I'm on my way to Tennessee to check it out, and if it's not bent, we will be buying it, and that will solve 50% of our problem for this restoration of the Lognex NSX. This trip happened right after H-Day. We spent the weekend with you guys at MIR, and we dropped the Lognex NSX Monday morning at our garage, and I start heading towards Tennessee the very same day. 11 hours to go, smooth ride, and we were excited to see this fire NSX. I really hope they have an NSX here, because this one looks like the beginning of the movie Wrong Turn. We shall see. So we are with the car, and hopefully it's not as bad as it seems, but I post up, well, you will see it, and you guys let me know. Very minty. It took me a bit over 3 hours to load the NSX on our trailer. The main issue that I had with the car is the passenger side suspension have no support whatsoever, so I have to switch the dollies a couple times to make the car roll into the trailer. Luckily for me, the steering on this car actually worked, so it was a lot easier to load on the trailer. I must say, having the rear suspension of the car not being attached to anything besides a little piece of melted aluminum was a bit worrisome, but at the end of the day I made it work, and I was on my way to Maryland later that day. She's up here. Hopefully she'll make it in one piece to Maryland. We'll see. After spending more than a few hours loading the car on the trailer, I was able to start putting the straps on the front of the car and the rear. I had to use extra straps on the passenger side just to make sure the car was fully and securely attached to the trailer. After the car was securely attached to the trailer, I made my way to the closest gas stations to fill up the tank, and start my way back to Maryland. I only drove a few hours after I picked up the car. I was fairly tired from the long weekend, so I stayed in a hotel and I got some rest before I continue my drive back to Maryland. That's the car. Gotta take a break. But all these sharp pieces of aluminum from the fire kind of destroyed my tarp. I wasn't even going that fast, but you know, you're gonna have to stop Harbor Freight, get another one. But what I'm trying to do is prevent these pieces of aluminum just flying that way, and then we cause an accident, so, or you know, damage somebody's car. I end up getting another tarp and a couple extra set of straps, mainly because one of the straps snapped because it was rubbing itself against the sharp pieces of metal from the melted body of the NSX. I stopped periodically just to make sure everything was fine with the car and nothing was loose or any of the strap got caught by the sharp pieces of metal on the rear of the car. So a trailer, our NSX was there, and we forgot to hook the winch so it wasn't free spool, and our brand new purchase, free roll. We fucked up our new fender, but you know, this is not meant to be easy, so here we are, and now ours are locked. It is what it is, part of the process. There you have it. Yeah, it's some of you guys guessed this is a car that was on a little fire. So you can see crazy stuff. But that's kind of what we needed. Something crazy that we don't feel bad cutting. Most of the engine is gone. Well, we might be able to reuse the head since they haven't warped yet. You can see here. We haven't played with it just much. We hope the transmission is good. If not, it's fine. We have another one. You can see that. Interior is good, which is kind of what we needed. Doors are fine. There's some, well, kind of melt a little bit, but it should be fine. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, most of the things that we need: front fender, hood, even though we have a couple. We were hoping the windshield to be okay, but it's not okay. There's a crack right there. She's fine. We were more concerned about A-pillars. Interior is good. I mean, we have the door panels, the seats. We have 2 mirrors now. Door is fine. That door doesn't open. Just like that one. Passenger side door do not open in either of the 2 cars. We're gonna figure it out today. Can't win it. NSX key. Let's see. Let me tell you, it smells really bad. But you know, here. door panels, steering wheel, steering rack. We hope that shifter cables are in good shape. You can use most of the carpets, sort of. But, you know, that's good. Just mainly focus on this part. We have the windshield wipers, calipers are good, suspension is good. So we're gonna use this mainly for parts. We're not, like, we need fenders, you know, we need suspension parts, harnesses, front, brackets and stuff like that, so we can do a proper restoration of the car. So I think it's a good deal. Definitely what we needed. You know, we were against buying another car that was in good shape and it's transfer the stuff. So we're gonna like use what we need: fenders, door actuators, window regulators, switches and stuff like that. They're kind of hard to get now. And so we will be able to use most of the front of the car, because that's what we needed. The front of the car of that one is not so good, but the rear is fine. So that rear is no bueno, which is fine, but the front is good, and you know, it worked for us.
By the time this video is posted, we should be almost done removing all the interior of the Sunken NSX, the doors, the suspension, and the powertrain, so we can start removing the parts from the Fire NSX and start the restoration process.